As a child or an adult, have you ever wished that you could fly? Have you ever wondered what it was like to view a place from above? Even though we don't have the superhuman ability to fly, we can get a feel for it in a helicopter. You can take a helicopter tour around the island or any place that you're vacationing, and it's a great way to get information in a short amount of time. When you learn about how safe helicopters are compared to driving a car, you can say helicopters are useful and safe. Experts from the Hawaii Helicopter Association say the only way to explore is by helicopter. And experts in general aviation by Honeywell give the incredible uses that helicopters have for us today. There are negative views that helicopters are dangerous, but the benefits outshine the harms. First, let's take a look at how possibly unsafe helicopters can be. David Slotnick, a senior transportation reporter for the Business Insider, gathered statistics on helicopter crashes versus car crashes. He found that out of 100,000 hours, only 2 hours have been reported for helicopter accidents. The numbers for fatal accidents in helicopters is even lower than for fatal accidents in car crashes. The Insurance Institute for the Highway Safety recorded 33,654 fatal motor vehicle accidents, which 36,560 deaths have occurred. This resulted in 11 deaths per 100,000 people and only 1 death per 100 million miles traveled. Seth Kaplan, a transportation analyst, says it is 454 times more likely to get into a car accident than it is in a helicopter. Now that we have the data to back up how safe a helicopter is, let's look at information how a helicopter company is held accountable for safety. The Hawaii Helicopter Association website offers public information on positive steps taken to improve safety. Did you know that Hawaii air tour operators have earned the highest certifications available? These include the International Standards for Business Aviation Operations, Helicopter Association International's Accredited Program of Safety, and Tour Operators Program of Safety. These certifications also include helicopters that are used for law enforcement and search and rescue. According to the Tour Operators Program of Safety, also known as TOPS, you want to ask if the tour operator is a part of their program. Anyone can go to the TOPS website and find that their standards goes above and beyond the minimal requirements of the Federal Aviation Regulations that most tours are conducted under. They also provide a table graph of the long list of their standards compared to the Federal Aviation Regulations. After knowing that there are credible resources for helicopter safety certifications, let's look at the beneficial use of helicopters. On TripAdvisor.com, you can search for a helicopter tour and find unbiased and positive experiences by people. There are 3 points that you want to look for in a review. First is the reviewer offering helpful tips on what to expect on the tour. Second, how is the company's customer service? And third, does the crew emphasize on safety? There are 2 different types of helicopters used for the tour. One is a doors off helicopter and the other one is a doors on. With the option to select what type of helicopter fits you best, you can inquire of the tour operator. They offer tour durations that range from 15 minutes to 60 minutes. With the option to choose, it can be the most informative tour, making it a wise investment on your time spent. At Honeywell, they list 5 ways helicopters make our lives better in 2020. First is a search and rescue. Helicopters are able to locate and find a lost person that is injured and get them to safety. They are also used in medical transport, where if someone needs immediate medical attention, they can get to a hospital quicker by helicopter than by ambulance. Third, natural resources. Helicopters can get people that need to work on power lines, which are far in remote mountain areas. For national defense, they are used to help evacuate people, or for humanitarian missions to help disaster victims. And lastly, fire protection. Helicopters can dump water or fire retardant where firemen and fire trucks cannot get to. In conclusion, we can see helicopters are safe to ride in and are nowhere near as unsafe that media can exaggerate. You are able to make a sound decision if a helicopter tour is right for you and your family to gain knowledge and insights of the place you are visiting. Remember, it is more dangerous to drive in your car than it is to get into a helicopter. Thank you for listening to my informative speech, and I hope you try a helicopter at least once in your life and support your local businesses.